Morning, Sunday the 9th. Oh, Sunday the 9th of March, and wow, let me just show you the skies. That's the best fucking Sunday morning I've had since, well, for a long time. Brew day today. It's 7:15 in the morning, the grains are weighed. Hot water's in the mash tun ready to come down a bit. I'm preheating the mash tun a bit. Doing the Olde Bootneck, which is a celebration of beer, the 350th anniversary of the formation of the Royal Marines. Royal Marine Commandos, as you know, I expect. So it's a special beer. I've done a lot of research to get the recipe right. Started this about 2 years ago, and with the British help from the British Library and a couple of maltsters actually, that went through a lot of stuff. Historical maltsters and that, managed to get the right balance of grains. Now the grain build, let's go in because yes, the grain build. Right, it's 6 kilos of Marisota because that's got a more nutty biscuity flavour, and a kilo of Munich. Now the reason I put Munich in is because the kilning in 1685 was completely different from today, in the way that how they gauge the temperature. Remember, they had coal-fired heating systems to kiln their malts, and we can't reproduce that. So I've had to put a Munich in to get up a little bit of the Marisota and boost up the kilning right. The other thing was I could have used crystal or a dark crystal. I've used extra dark crystal, which is ECB 340. So that's quite high. I mean, that's like you're going up and quite high up in the Loverbond scale. I'll try and get the Loverbond for the American ones. The ECB is 340. So yeah, and just for bittering, I'm going to use Bramling Cross because it's got that spiciness. Now they did use hops before Mr. Goldings came out with King Goldings. They used wild hops, and the recipe actually calls for hops. Hops are picked wild with an E on the end of it, so yeah, it's good. But yeah, so this is like a beer from 1685, and it's in category, if you want to go to the BJCP styles, you'd call it an old stock ale, or a stale ale. And that's what they were. They were stale ales. They basically brewed an ale, kept it got it to the landlord, and he kept it cellared. That's why a cellarman was your best friend as a pub in them days, because he had to look after the beers, especially the old stock ales or stale ales. And what they would do is they get new ales every time from the breweries, which was like your light beers, and they'd mix it together. And it was on that ratio of mixing together you'd get your different beers. So you'd have a light beer, which would be like a straight light beer, or an extra light beer, and then a light beer might have a little bit of the stock ale put into it, and you'd go on till you get to stupidly strong stuff and get absolutely nutted. And if you look at all the pictures from about 1700, they're all pot marked, and it's because of the beers they had. But that was the basic of the recipe. So this is the part one of the Olde Bootneck build. So I'm going to dough in now and get the temperature right. So catch you in a minute. Everyone knows how this winter Braggot is a UXB. So I'm just going to open it in daylight, you'll see, and I've degassed this as well. So we'll see what it's like. It's raging like a volcano. No, that's bad. It's raging like a volcano. There. That's good. don't know if you can see the bottle. Let's have a look. There you can. You can see the foam is going up. Look, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. And there it goes. Man. That is bad. Look. I think I kicked up some yeast there, mate. And that's been at 2 degrees for 3 days in the fridge. So, it's mental. And I degassed it as well. I lit off some of the gas. So God knows what it'd been like. Well, you know what it's like. It blows, the bottles blow up. But it's still foaming. Let's try this back down. Ice cream, anyone? No, this is, and it's dark. It's just degassed it. It's still coming out. Yeah, I don't think I'll be carbonating this year's Braggot. I'll do the old-fashioned style, no carbonation, because that is just mental. Oh, look at it. And it's still carbonating like hell in a glass as well. It's mental. Oh, streams of bubbles. Let's try and break this foam down a bit. Oh. Let's get that down. Right, I've got about that much left of the bottle. That's the mark. That much in the glass. I've lost it half of it. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. Mate, this is weird. And it's still bubbling in the bottle. Mental. Alright guys, cheers. Oh, hello there. Lovely Sunday afternoon, innit? Tom's on cast. Listening to him in the outside of the garden while I'm brewing. I talk about the brew. I had a bit of a problem with sight glass. The sight glass was 2 plastic connectors. And you can see, and that piece of, just when they tighten these up, that's supposed to lock, but it leaks a little bit. And it was pissing out, so I've had to re-sort it out. But so 65 grams, Bramley Cross, just gone in. So 85 minutes left. Oh, hold up, there's Tom. Tom's casting. It's the Sunday fucker. Yeah, 65 grams, Bramley Cross, 90 minutes, nothing else. Just a malt chiller and a Profile tablet to go in 15 minutes. And that's it. And use Nottingham Ale yeast on this one. Basically because there's an old yeast strand. It's one of the oldest ones there is. So that's about it. There's not a lot more really to do on the brew, on this type of brew, which I'm glad. So we'll see how it goes. Pre-boil gravity was 1063. So I came under a bit because I was expecting a bit more, but I had a bit more volume than I wanted. So I've got about 2.5 litres left, which I'm going to put in a minute when the volume starts going down on the boil. So in 60 minutes I'll whack the last bit in, which is like 2.5 litres. So I probably ended up with a bit more pre-boil volume than I should have done. But hey, don't matter. It's going for a 90-minute boil, so it just means I have more beer. So I'm trying to aim for about 1081, 84 final gravity. So we'll see how we do on the boil and everything. So that's it for the moment.